John, you spoke about defense in the week. You still need 4 tries. Are you happy about that?
Yeah, I thought when you look at the overall performance, it was actually very good in parts. Still a little bit sloppy on D, but I thought they got away with a lot of swinging arms, and I didn't enjoy some of the ill discipline by the opposition, and I thought in the tackle.
But John, you must have been happy with the overall, especially the attacking play.
We had to win the game, didn't we? So we had to score more. So it's not an easy night when we put ourselves into this situation. So we dealt with it pretty easily. We dealt with that driving maul. It took a yellow to for them to eventually get something out of that. I think we probably left a lot of opportunities on the field. We probably left 30 points out there as well. So and the defence was really good in certain parts.
John, do you feel like the guys clicked out there? Is that the sort of performance that you've been hoping for?
We've been building for a few weeks now. Yeah, so clearly we're confident in what we do. So and the guys are challenging themselves and wanting to get better as well. They're still not happy where they're at defensively, so which is a good sign.
What happened to Duncan?
Duncan, his hammy wasn't quite right, so we decided to pull him. Yeah.
Coming back to the swinging arms, some of the off-the-ball stuff. Are you happy if you look at the way you especially the upper back reacted and stood up to the Pumas also?
Yeah, like if you give the Pumas field position, all their strengths come into play, don't they? The line-out drive, the pick and go. Yeah, I thought that first try was soft by us, we gave them a couple of soft moments, even when we defended very well, and then we let it down the short side. That kind of stuff irritates me, but that's part of living with a young side and developing. It's probably like looking after a teenager. So you got to handle it. You got to take the highs and the lows and live with it. But get them to understand why those situations can be solved as well.
So I want to talk about a guy like Warwick Khalat, because he just seems to be better.
Who's that, Boulder?
Warwick Khalat.
Yes.
But good performance by a guy like Marco Verstappen and Tim Akawa, and obviously Charles.
Yeah, Timmy had probably his best game, and he's getting better and better. So thrilled for him. Marco Van Straten, he's come from nowhere and worked hard, in the absence of others, and doing a good job. Warwick is, as you know, I thought that was a kick pass, when he saw that vision and the one where he put through for himself. He's obviously seeing the space in behind the line very well, which is exceptional.
You happy with Travis as well?
Yeah, a good return by Travis. He's a good defensive winger as well. So I like what he does on defence. And what he does in the air. Yeah. So Duncan started training to see whether he was right, but it didn't work out for him. So it's not a major. It was just a slight strain. So we want to look after him.
Nervous night, Johnny?
Sorry?
You have a bit of a nervous night and probably day tomorrow?
What happens, isn't it? It's something you can't control. I'll probably be having a Miller's, I think, after my wife does the marathon here tomorrow, so I'll probably enjoy the Miller's rather than doing the mathematics. Yeah. But it'd be good if we present ourselves another chance.
Odds are you are going to be in the semi-finals. It's fairly unlikely that bonus points and draws and that sort of thing. But the way the guys played today, surely that's the sort of approach to take against the Sharks, who everyone believes are the favourites. And that, just never say no, play with freedom, and you've certainly got some weapons to surprise them, don't you?
Let's hope it stops raining down there. But yeah, in saying that, if we do present ourselves a chance to get a step closer, at the end of the day, what happens in the round robin is irrelevant, isn't it? So you start again, and that's the great thing about finals. So I'll be using all my experience in that situation to prepare us as well as we can. It's always handy to have that experience as well. So, but yeah, let's wait and see what happens tomorrow. And if it presents itself, well, then we'll give it a good crack.
Aston, is it a knee?
Who's that?
Aston from there?
Ankle, but he was walking later on, so we might be lucky there. Eli's also back as well, so he's running around. You can see him; he's quite tall.
John, the restarts, when you guys received the restarts, seem to have improved a lot as well from earlier in the season. That must be something you're very pleased with.
Yeah, we've got a particular strategy in there, but I thought the Pumas did a good job on us there as well. They clearly wanted to get to our ball carrier quickly, and we were guilty of being probably a little bit less definite than we normally are in that area of the field. As you can see in the second half, we changed our strategy and didn't muck around in there too much. The drivers made some good decisions within a couple of phases, which is always important to take the pressure off the team and transfer it on the opposition. Once you build a scoreboard, the Pumas then have to play a card, don't they? They have to have a crack, and also when they're in the contest, they kick the ball a lot. So that's also a benefit if you play far end.
John, if you look a few weeks ago, you took 50 against the Pumas from level, and tonight you scored your own 50. You must be happy with that. It's just a few weeks ago. Must be a big confidence.
Yeah, thank you, Corbus. We got blown away, didn't we? But the important thing was to stick to our processes, and I have to commend the players and the staff. They've been through a lot of change, so to go through change is not easy for people, and it destabilises until the trust is built and there's an understanding around the mentality and approach and how they fit into it. So people need to be commended for the way that they've gone through change. I think I mentioned it a couple of times before. We actually have gone through a couple of changes, of leadership in different ways, from Super Rugby to here. And to me, it's not ideal, but it is what it is, and therefore I have to take responsibility for that leadership. And everyone needs to be commended for the way that they've rolled up their sleeves and ripped into it and stayed on task and looked to get better as well.